Hey guys, I'm Nick and this is your Friday new product post. We only have the one new product this week, but it's a really good one. It's a single sensor EEG from the guys at NeuroSky, and it's called the MindWave. It actually lets you sense the signals that are coming from inside your brain and use those to control things outside of your body. The MindWave Mobile is lightweight and battery powered, and the really cool thing about it is that it transmits all of the EEG data over Bluetooth. So you can connect it to your cell phone and download. There's a whole suite of apps that are available for this device and let you play like little games, brain training games based on EEG signals. But also, because it's Bluetooth, you can actually connect it to one of our Bluetooth modules, like the Bluetooth Mate Silver, which is based on the RN42 module, and actually connect that to an Arduino, and then you can program your own physical computing application that uses that same data. It's a really easy to use headset. It goes on just like a pair of headphones over the head, and then this sensor sits out in front, and then there's a clip that has the reference and ground electrodes, and you just put that on your earlobe. I've built this very simple Arduino-based demo to show how easy it is to connect this headset to your project. Now, what this does is it allows you to bend spoons with your mind, just like Uri Geller does. But since I'm not a fraud, a powerful psychic like Uri Geller is, I have to have a little bit of technological help. So what I've done is I've made this spoon out of soft plastic, and then I've tied a thread from the top of the spoon down to a lever arm that's hooked to a servo. When that servo changes angle, it bends the spoon. And then the servo is connected to an Arduino, which is just getting signals from a Bluetooth Mate, which is connected over Bluetooth to the headset. When it gets a strong concentration rating, then it adds a couple of degrees of bend to the servo so that the spoon bends over just a little bit. But when your concentration drops, it very quickly lets go of the spoon and lets it bend back into position. So now it's listening to my brain waves. And in order to get my concentration levels higher, what I'm gonna try to do is just count backwards in my head as fast as I can from 100. I'm hoping that'll do the trick. And now I'm trying to like just sort of meditate so that I'm not concentrating anymore, and hopefully the spoon will unbend. The MindWave headset gives you a couple of different numbers. It gives you a little bit of raw, sort of deep brain signal data, and then it also gives you a couple of numbers that the ASIC that's in the headset calculates based on some algorithms that NeuroSky has come up with. It gives you an attention number, and it gives you a meditation number. And these numbers actually seem somewhat repeatable. With a little bit of practice, you can manipulate those numbers consciously. The deep brain numbers, on the other hand, seem to be about the same whether the headset is on you or on an inanimate object like a watermelon. But because the other numbers are repeatable, that leads me to believe that maybe the deep brain numbers, I just don't know how to interpret those. It is kind of hard to get a handle on what you're consciously affecting, because a lot of the time we're not aware, we don't have sort of a conscious feeling of what our brain is doing. And so it does take a little bit of training to be able to look at something and really alter your levels of concentration versus meditation. And you can do that, like I said, counting backwards from 100 tends to make the concentration number go up, and then just trying to meditate and not think about anything in particular. I like to imagine maybe falling, just free falling out of airplane or something, and that tends to bring my meditation levels up and concentration levels down. But the best thing to do is just to get the headset, download the Brainwave Visualizer app from NeuroSky, and just sit there and play with it for a while.